Her name is Falana, and the very first time I met her, I asked her a very horrific question. And I said, are you a narcissist? Yeah, that was the first question I asked her. And yes, Falana is amazing.
And it's been love ever since.
It's been love ever
Tell
since.
them it's been love ever since.
My goodness. Falana in the building. How you doing?
No. I'm good, love. How are you?
Look at us. Over a year after.
I know, it's crazy.
Good to have
you. It's
right
more than
here.
A year, Steph. It's actually more than a year.
Yeah. I said over a year. Over a year.
Over a year.
So the last time I saw you, you were on stage performing, and this particular song, I remember the performance. It was heavy.
Hey.
It was something. It is something I can never forget. In fact, the entire musical experience was wonderful. Falana, welcome again to the Beat 97.9 FM.
Thank you for having me.
We're loving every moment with you. How are you?
I'm good, honestly. Like, I know we spoke a little bit off air. I'm just grateful. You know, I have my health. I'm alive. You know, I've been working on an album that's almost done. I released a new song last week. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm just kind of, or was it last week? Like December 4th. But I just feel balanced in a way that, you know, I'm just very grateful for, you know?
Yeah. I'm happy for that as well. So, with the very uniqueness of this year, 2020, no one knew how this year was even going. No one knew how it was ever going to start or end. If I was asked,
even how it's still going,
I would have said something else. Even most prophecies did not see COVID-19. How have you been dealing with it?
You know, well, I'm an artist. I'm a musician first, right? So I've been writing a lot of music, which I'm grateful for. You know, I made sure that I called my family and my friends and just, you know, support and share love. Like, you know, I don't put pressure on myself for anything. Obviously, you talked about my concert last year. Man, I'm so happy I did that tour because I miss the stage.
I know.
The way I miss being on stage, it pains me. But, you know, the most important thing is that people are healthy. So it's not about me, you know. There's people that are really suffering because of this whole period. And obviously, it's not even just COVID. Everything that has happened in the span of this 2020 has been insane. So I think people should really focus on, you know, finishing like healthy, finishing balance. It's not about, finish strong. Like, please forget that one. Just like finish healthy, finish balance, have peace, you know. And then 2021 will come. My new music will drop, give you some extra joy in your life. Right. You know?
Of course. Probably we'll wait again for you to jump on stage and then perform it again, hopefully.
Yes, definitely.
Now, talking about health, talking about balance, how have you been able to do that in your career the last 1 year?
Well, for me, it's about like meeting each day as a single day. You know what I mean? Like, we can always think about all the accolades we want to get, where we want to go, but I try and keep my days a single day. So today is today. Yeah. Is today. My goal today is to, you know, maybe I have meetings, I have a show, I have a rehearsal, I have an interview. That's all cool. But, you know, I need to make sure that I'm taking care of my body. So what am I doing with my time? You know, what am I putting in my mind? Like, it's a very simple, it's not this big complicated thing. It's literally just today is today is today.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm going to take care of myself today. I'm going to tell somebody I love them today. I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to work towards a goal I have today. And even if that's 1 step or 15 steps, at least I'm moving forward, you know. Very small kind of thing, because we can't predict, like, as in 2020 taught us that we cannot predict anything, you know. Even with what was happening with the protests, like everything that has happened, even in Nigeria, it's just we cannot predict anything. So the best that we can do is just have joy and peace in today. Yeah.
That's right. So, speaking about the protest that happened in October, talking about the hashtag #EndSARS protest.
Yeah.
I know that every youth in this country must have, you know, even if you have not interfaced directly with the police, you have a friend who has, or have a family member who has a story, you know, to tell as it concerns police brutality. With all of those going on, you sitting back to see, were you part of the protest at any time?
So I think everyone was involved. Like, you know, it's funny. People always say the youth. It was only the youth, but it was insane because everybody was involved. every single person, it's, you know, because for me, it's like, it's police brutality, yes. But it's also like, we want a better Nigeria. We want to be proud and excited. Where it's patriotism. It's like this belief that we can rise up, you know. One of the things that I guess was born out of that period for me was I released a song called Tele Tele that I actually wrote on the 21st, after the 20th, the devastation of the 20th. And that song, it came almost in like a wave. Like I wrote it in 15 minutes. I was overwhelmed with sadness, with brokenness, with disappointment, with fear, with, you know, all that shit. And it just came out in this, you know, wave. And I posted on Instagram, and the response was insane. Yeah. People just kept sharing it, and they just kept begging me, because I had no intention of releasing any music this year. I was going to wait 2021. It's cool, you know, but I ended up recording it. I took my time. I recorded it and I released it. And the song is, oh man, it's almost like a spiritual song for me. So I didn't even the response has been amazing so far. And all the profits and proceeds are being donated to Amnesty International Nigeria, to promote or to continue to help and protect human rights and protect civil society. Yeah. Because for me, it didn't make sense for me to, it wasn't about me. That song was about it was a community. Yeah, well, it wasn't about me. So that song, like, the response has been amazing. And, you know, there's also been requests about it being in a film and different kinds of things, because it's a powerful song that will always mark a moment in our history. So I feel privileged as an artist to be able to kind of tell that story, use my voice outside of protesting on the streets. It's like using my music in a way that will really reach and touch people. So that was.
All right, now speaking about
thing.
Tele Tele, all right, just before we play it, okay, what exactly do you want, what kind of mindset do you want your fans to have before they listen to this song? Or even if for those who have listened already, what kind of mindset do you want them to have? Is it a mindset of hope? Is it a mindset that things will change? Is it a mindset that we should continue to push for the struggle? Is it a mindset of, you know, just relax and let's see if anything is going to happen? Because a lot of people just want to know.
Yeah, to be honest, it's all of the above. I feel like the song carries every emotion. It carries hope. It carries devastation. It carries, you know, frustration. It carries perseverance. Like, I feel like that's everything that I was feeling, you know, when and I can't even say I wrote the song. I keep talking about I downloaded it. I did not write it. I downloaded it. It was a spiritual thing that happened. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, I want everyone, I think people, when you listen to it, you be open-minded, you know. As an artist, we take on many different forms, you know, so, yeah, like today, this song, tomorrow, a Jai song, like, you know, as long as people connect with it, that's the most important.
All right, this is The Beat 97.9 FM, the heartbeat of Abuja. Here is Falana's new single, and this one is called Tele Tele. 20th of October 2020 is a time that we will not forget, because, you know, at this point, we're still asking questions. Who gave the order? A lot of musicians are doing that already across generations, across events, across shows. And Falana herself has lended a voice with this brand new single, Tele Tele, to still ask the same question: who gave the order on that day? A lot of persons are asking, wondering what exactly would happen. Are we going to end the year and still not know exactly what happened? Big question. Falana is still in the building. This is The Beat 97.9 FM. It's 5:46. This is your drive, and we're still talking with her. Falana, going with this particular vibe, the flow. I know that particular day, after what happened, you know, people were not okay. A lot of persons were not all right with what happened. And you going into make this song and releasing it to people to say, okay, even with the proceeds, I don't even want any of it. Okay, let's see how we can help people. How has the reception been since the release?
Yeah, to be honest, it's been amazing. You know, I think it also echoed how people responded to it when I just put it out on Instagram. No packaging, no nothing. I was even wearing my pajamas when I played the piano and posted it, you know. And you know, funny, I think people are still not okay, which is scary. Like, we're not okay, you know, even just outside of like the whole 2020, we are not okay, you know. So it's when I there's a lyric in the song, I say, even though we're hurting, we believe, because at a certain point, all you can hold on to is hope and faith, right? That's true. And that's the kind of thing that will drive us forward, you know, to allow us to, you know, continue to just, push in the direction that we believe we deserve, in our nation and in our own lives. So, for me, like I said, the song was bigger than me. I want people to know that they're not alone in what they're feeling. I think obviously we were all isolated in our homes. Those of us who were even privileged enough to be isolated in our homes at the time. And then there's some people that were in the street. There was just so much going on. So I just want people to connect and know that they're not alone.
That's true.
And this song to really empower, to carry that emotion.
Yeah. All right. So speaking about hope, speaking about the future, what does the future hold for Falana come 2021? Is it too early to talk about 2021?
No,
okay.
not at all.
Okay, tell us about it.
Oh man, first of all, like I said, 2020 I was writing, I was finishing up an album. So that album is coming out next year and I am excited. First of all,
hold on, give us an exclusive. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You did it the last time, okay?
What did I do?
We asked you the same question. When is this project coming out? You said, don't worry.
I'm going to give you details now.
Okay, I'm listening.
Wait for me to land. The first thing I wanted to tell you is that we shot a video, and guess what? I'm not the only babe inside the video.
Thank you.
So I knew that you'd be happy to say that one.
Thank you. I'm very excited. At least let's see somebody else in your music video. All right, go ahead, please.
So that one's for you. So so we have a single coming out, I think in February. So I also, 2020 is crazy because in the middle of a pandemic, I signed a partnership and a record deal with Redbull Records out of Los Angeles.
Congratulations!
Which is insane because I'm like, how is it that in a pandemic
you're still getting blessed?
It's crazy. How is it that in a pandemic, that this kind of stuff is happening? Yeah. Do you understand? So, I just focus on what God is doing in my life and the little things. So that we signed that in the middle of literally in the middle of a pandemic.
Okay.
I'm signing a deal with and they're based in LA, which to me was also insane. So that was really exciting. It's exciting because I've always kind of been. People always say, Falana, she's weird, she's a misfit, she's on the outside, we don't know, blah blah blah. But it's exciting because now I can I have a bigger platform to share and what I do. And, more shows where you can come and enjoy and, experience everything that I have to offer as an artist.
That's good.
So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about this album because all this song that you guys have been listening to, just pack that one. This album.
Look at her hyping herself. If I call her narcissist now, she will shout again and I've started.
Wait. Did I hype myself last time?
No, you did not.
I'm proud of my work.
Okay,
exactly.
I know.
So the fact that I'm hyping myself now means that this thing that I'm saying, I'm actually excited.
Okay,
I don't normally I don't hype myself. You know me, I'm always calm, cool, collected. I'm just sitting down. Oh yeah. Everything's cool, coded.
Even you don't believe that.
But now I know with my chest. I'm very excited.
I love
I'm
that.
excited.
Okay, so would this album have features?
Coming out soon. You know what's funny? So I wrote most of the music without features. So I'm now trying to figure out, who can fit in this song, because it's different when you write with someone versus getting someone to feature. So we're working on that. We'll see how it happens.
Okay.
Some of it's organic as well. So, but a lot of the music I wrote because I was actually recording in Jamaica before the pandemic hit.
Okay.
So I was working with some amazing producers. Dizzle, his name is Del Virgo. Dizzle. He worked with Drake and Rihanna. I was working with this guy Teflon, amazing producer. He worked with Chronix, and then he got a Grammy for Coffee's worked on Coffee's last project. So that was amazing. I was working with Kwame Evo in Ghana, and he's worked with Cat Stevens, Pat Thomas. He's an amazing instrumentalist. Right. This guy, the guy named Lucas from Sweden, he's an amazing producer. He's worked with Itohan, Sophia Reyes. So it's almost
going to
like
be massive, right?
It's going to be massive. And I say that, and I'm excited. Usually I don't talk, but I feel like I can actually speak life into this thing because now, all the work that's been going in, being an artist and hustling, grinding in Nigeria, just people see what I do. I feel like now you've over time, you surround yourself with the right people that also believe in what you have to offer. And then it goes out to the world. So, see, you're getting the exclusive. That's a full exclusive. I didn't keep out any details. I told you everything.
All right.
Everybody that's listening, that's a full exclusive.
Okay,
complete.
do we have a date when this project will be dropping on us?
That's the one that I don't have. But it's coming. Don't worry.
It's coming. Okay. Oh, are you going to give us a month?
Coming,
at least whet our appetite a bit. Come on, do it. Falana, you can do it.
I should give you what?
Whet our appetite. What month is it dropping? Just give us a month, even if you're not giving us the exact date.
Well, just at least have your eyes open in February.
Okay.
Around the 19th.
Okay.
Just have your eyes open.
Thank you. Okay, so she's asking us to wait for the project for February and look around 19th. Okay, so we're looking at, it's February 19th. Okay, and it's happening right after we celebrate, what do you call this now? Is it Valentine's Day? So right after that, so we're getting hit with Falana's new project. What's the name of the project? Have you thought about
Still loading.
Still loading. Okay.
But it might actually, you know what's funny? I'll confirm this in my spirits, but I had chapter 1. So this almost feels like a chapter 2.
Okay.
In a way. But it hasn't settled yet. So, I might be like Kanye West. He changed his Life of Problem album was called Waves, and then he changed it to Life of Problem, and changed it back to Waves. And,
yes,
so
I get it.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Back and forth. All right. Thank you very much, Falana.
Thank you for having me.
Where exactly can your fans and those that are just finding out who you are, because every day is a new discovery for people. So where exactly can they find you on social media?
Yes. Social media is at Falana Music across all handles. Falana Music. That's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Facebook, YouTube, everything. So you can just look me up. Okay. And I'm nice. I don't form. So say hi. I'll respond.
No, yeah, that's my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. And personally, I cannot wait to see you physically on stage performing again.
Yes, very soon.
That's it.
God will be back.
That's my dream, and that's what I want to see. Thank you so much for joining the Drive Time Show on the Beat 97.9 FM. We're waiting for that project when it drops. Be sure to make us the first hook. I hope so.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, that's a promise from her. All right, thank you so much. We're getting back to the jams now. This one is Give Into You. It's by Falana. Love it. The Beat 97.9 FM. We're right ahead.